Hey, welcome to the podcast. Today we're getting into something we've all dealt with, those super awkward social moments where you just totally blank on someone's name.
Oh man, I am the king of that. It's so embarrassing, but it's actually a great way to talk about some really useful phrases people use every day.
Right, like in the dialogue we were looking at, Nick is in this exact spot. He bumps into Anna, they're chatting, and then he just has to admit he forgot who she is.
Yeah, but he starts off by saying he's in a bit of a hurry. That's such a classic line when you're rushing.
Exactly. It's softer than just saying, I'm late. It's like, I've got to move, I don't have much time. You hear people say it all the time when they're trying to wrap up a conversation quickly.
Totally. And then Anna mentions her office is right around the corner. I love that phrase because it's not literal. It just means really close by.
Yeah, or like around here. You'd say, is there a bank around here? It just feels more natural than saying, is there a bank in this specific geographic vicinity?
Definitely. But then things get real awkward. Anna asks if he still has her contact details.
Which is just a fancy way of saying phone number, email, all that stuff on a business card, right?
Exactly. And that's when Nick has to drop the bombshell. He says her name just slipped my mind.
Slip my mind. It sounds so much more polite than I forgot who you are, doesn't it? Like it just accidentally slid out of his brain.
It really does. It's like, oops, it was there a second ago. It's a great idiom for those small accidental memory lapses.
And Anna's reaction is the best. She's so chill about it. She says, I'm terrible with names too.
Which is a phrase you can use for anything you're bad at. You could be terrible with directions or terrible with numbers.
Oh, I am definitely terrible with directions. I get lost in my own neighborhood.
We've all been there. But you know, Marco in the audio had a funny story about forgetting his own uncle's name at a family reunion.
Wait, his own uncle? That's next level. How do you even recover from that?
He just called him uncle the whole time because he couldn't remember if it was John or whatever. He had to secretly ask a cousin.
That is a solid pro tip. If you forget a name, just use a title. Or Erica's trick, asking for a business card so you can see the name written down.
Or asking them to type their email into your phone. Usually their full name is right there in the email address. It's genius.
That is actually brilliant. I'm stealing that for the next time someone's name slips my mind.
It's a lifesaver. It's all about those little fluency bits, like saying, how's it going, instead of a stiff, how are you? It just makes you sound more like a native speaker.
Totally. It's more casual, more friendly. It's how real friends actually talk when they bump into each other around the corner.
Exactly. It's those small phrases that really build your fluency and help you navigate those potentially embarrassing moments.
Well, I'm definitely going to try to be less terrible with names from now on. This was great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Hopefully none of this slips our listeners' minds.
Nice one. Thanks for chatting.
Anytime. Catch you later.